I recognize the gentleman from Georgia for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I want to thank you for bringing this bill to markup and for your continued support to uncover the causes of so many bank failures. I'd also like to thank Subcommittee Chairman Capito for her ongoing support in the subcommittee on the issue of bank failures. And I appreciate the work of the committee staff and Ms. Capito's staff on the bill and the amendment I will be offering later with Mr. Scott and Ms. Maloney. I will make my remarks brief because I believe there is bipartisan support for this legislation. And as I've said before, there is no greater threat to our communities than bank failures, especially in my state of Georgia. Since Chairman Blair last testified before this subcommittee, 4 more banks have failed in Georgia. I have often referenced the so-called 10 over 10. These are the 10 states that have had more than 10 failures since 2008. These 10 unlucky states are Georgia, Florida, Illinois, California, Minnesota, Washington, Michigan, Nevada, Missouri, and Arizona. And I've got a chart on the board, but I've also, I hope that all the members are getting a chart that they can see that these states share higher than average unemployment rates and serious delinquency rates, as well as the high number of bank failures. I also like to know that on many occasions I've been told by the FDIC and other regulators that Georgia had too many banks. Well, as you can see, we have a bank for every 37,117 people. Missouri has a bank for every 17,000 people. Minnesota has a bank for every 13,000 people. Illinois has a bank for every 21,000 people. So I don't think that argument stands when you look at the reality of the numbers. 6 of the 10 states have had more than 10% of their banks fail in the last 3 years. While I hope no more states are added to this list, many states are not far off. Colorado has had 8 failures, including 2 on Friday. Kansas and Oregon have each had 7 failures. Without a doubt, the FDIC is a wealth of information about the health of banks, and if you have the time and resources to pour through it. However, too much information without proper context can be detrimental. H.R. 2056 is designed to cut through all the information to analyze the underlying fundamentals that continues to cause bank failures across this country. The amendment I will be offering later boosts this coordination between the FDIC, IG, the Treasury IG, and the Federal Reserve IG so that information can be shared to better complete the study. And I'd encourage all my colleagues to support this bill. And Mr. Chairman, I yield back the balance of my time.
Thank you. I recognize the ranking